And the skeletons are all here. I like my decks just like I like my coffee. Mono black. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man to Man, and today we got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, and make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. It does help out the channel tremendously. Feel free to join me in my Discord community, and let's go ahead and dive right in. We got black, hee, and that's right, we are laughing all the way to the bank. Now, if you first notice here, obviously this is low-hanging fruit. Obviously, this is not like we're not really reinventing the wheel with this deck, but the Bloodletter of Aclazotz along with the Rush of Dread is really, really nice. Now, why I'm only running one Rush of Dread? That's a good question. I am actually running one Gix's Command as well. Now, why are we only running one of these? Because obviously with Case of the Stashed Skeleton, we do sacrifice that little cute little skeleton, and then we can start digging into our deck, and then we have you know, tutor ability. So I do think it's worth running. Anytime you have like these like search abilities, I think it's definitely worth running like these like little like one obscure one-offs, because I've seen some decks here trying to run like all the Rush of Dread. I see them running like in 3 or 4 of it. I think that's insanely cloggy. Honestly, even this Gix's Command, they both can be very, very cloggy. So I personally don't think running like 4 of them is the move. And with the Case of the Stashed Skeleton, we have so many different ways that we can search for it. It's that's just gonna be what I do. So we have Braids. Now, a lot of people don't run Braids. I think Braids is really nice. Why is Braids good? Braids is good because we can sacrifice the Case of the Stashed Skeleton so that we can search for our like bigger, you know, Command or Rush of the Dread. Our de facto E5 drops, which I again don't really want to load them up to because we are mostly an aggro deck. Now, alternatively, we have the Hopeless Nightmare. Now, why also? There's 2 reasons why I like the Hopeless Nightmare. Obviously, with Braids, you pop down the Hopeless Nightmare, Braids gets rid of it. You get to scry for 2. They usually don't have an enchantment. It's a nice combo. Hopeless Nightmare and Braids, obviously. Well, Arisen Nightmare with the Hopeless Nightmare, but and then we have also Tinybones. Obviously, Tinybones on turn 2 is very, very nice. You know, also Tinybones Joins Up and itself, they're both legendary. So that's where Braids comes in, can really help you clean out your hand. Because if you have a Tinybones Joins Up in your hand or an actual Pickpocketer in your hand, you can use Braids and then sacrifice it, and then you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna clog you up. So you can run 2 of these without feeling too bad about it. And then with the Hopeless Nightmare, again, going back to the discard action, Hopeless Nightmare, you just have them discard something. Obviously this does as well, but then Tinybones can pick up the scraps, and then you can steal it from their graveyard with the Hopeless Nightmare with whatever they discard. So the discard works multiple different ways. Other than that, we got Cut Down, Bitter Triumph. I do like the Bitter Triumph because Case of Corpses of the Lost obviously have the Descend trigger, so if you go for the Bitter Triumph, you have the discard thing. So I kind of like that a little bit more, and plus, you know, Go for the Throat. I still have Go for the Throat in case we run into the bird, the dreaded bird, and we kind of in a pinch. We don't have to pay the 3 life. Discarding a card feels bad, but I also have Vadmir. I don't know if I should be running 2 of these. We do commit plenty of crime, so you could probably run 2 of this, honestly. I'm just kind of not. It is what it is. I'm kind of focusing on the Braids mechanic here, but Bloodletter of Aclazotz. Hopefully we can get into the Rush of the Dread, but like I said, I don't want to like force it. I don't want that to be like the focus of the deck. I want that to be like a plan B, and of course we just search for it whenever we need it. We don't have to just like press for it. So this is the deck here. Again, not reinventing the wheel. It's mono black with this kind of stuff here. I think my personal spin on it is just like the Braids with the skeletons, and we're going to call it a deck, and we're going to call it a day. Let's go ahead and get into it, and let's go. Consider joining the channel to help me out as a content creator. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Cather, how you doing here? All right, so obviously we got the Rush of Dread and the Bloodletter. Let's say, I don't know. I think it's a nice thing to have. Usually with the Case of the Stashed Skeleton, you kind of search for it later. Because I only have one, but only have one of these puppies, but you know, it is what it is. I don't think this is bad enough to mulligan. Ivy, whoa. Okay, I don't like that. Elusive Otter, what is going on here? What do you got going on here? Alright, let's go for you. So, I mean, we do have the combo here. I mean, it is right here. They are running blue, so that could be problematic. Combat search, okay. Don't tell me they're down on land here. Oh, they are. Good lord. Okay, we get another Bloodletter, which is really brutal. You know what? I'm just going to scry for land. I'm not going to play you down. No way. No way. We are going to go for Hopeless Nightmare and just scry for land, because we have it. We have the combo here, so My friend, I mean, I know they have, like, some, like, draw stuff, but you can't keep a one-landed hand, right? I mean, like, no matter what. Rot Priest, oh god. Alright. One land it is. Let's go for the Hopeless Nightmare. I'm looking for land. Land only, baby. That's not land, that's not land, that's not land. Alright. Come on, give us some land, baby. Go for the throat! Where's my land? Where's my land? Unbelievable. Very sad. Alright. Down to 11. I think I am just going to go for the throat on this thing. I don't know. You know what? This thing has them draw cards. This thing could, like, fuel them into, like, more card draw. If they're stuck on land, let's be nuts. Should we be nuts? This is insane. I don't remember the last time I've literally ever targeted something that wasn't a Rot Priest while they're tapped out, but if they have one freaking land, I don't want them drawing cards. I want them screwed on land as much as possible. If I got screwed on my land, on my Hopeless Nightmare scry for land, I want you to get scry, or screwed on land. Wow, they do. And we get our land, let's go. Bloodletter of Aclazotz, let's go. Only one more land until we get it. I said, typically, I like to search for it with the case, but if we can just get the Rush of the Dread, if we can just get it, I mean, that'd be even better. Come on, baby. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's not good. All right, so they're gonna get, what, like two more marches? Or sorry, only one. Right, okay. Oh, we're good, I think. They're down to 5 life. They finally get into their second land. This is a weird match. This has been a really weird match. This actually still wins because it's rounded up, right? Audacity. Oh my god. This is crazy because I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous. This isn't comfortable. I don't think I can block this one. I think I can block you. I can't block you though. 5 life. 5. That makes 6. You die. Let's go. We get it, baby. Rush of Dread with the Bloodletter of Aclazotz. I'm wasting absolutely no time. Target opponent loses half their life. We don't even really need this. If they have a counterspell, it is what it is. But we got it, baby. Let's go for it. Rush of Dread, Bloodletter of Aclazotz. And we did not even have to search with it for the case of the Stash Skeleton. Let's go. Let's have like a Spell Pierce or something. We are going to get this. Rush of Dread. You feel the rush of adrenaline. Goodbye, Rot Priest. Is it counterspell? We got it. Hey. Hey. Cheers. Cheers to the Gengar mug. Mono black coffee, baby. I'll play ball. What do you got here? March of Swirling Mist. Oh my god. No way. No way! Oh my god! No way! Are they gonna win now? Like I said, I don't think that was like a misplay on our end because we still would have lost. Or so we still wouldn't have won, even if we didn't like cast that. Okay, we still take it. That's crazy though. Oh my god. Good game. Adriano Pardal. Hello. Well, yeah, this looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to moi. Let's go ahead and get our Forsaken Miner down here, man. This thing is so good. This might be the best, like, recursion, like, skeleton 1-drop ever. Gix's Command, our one lonely 5-drop. Not really good here, but that's okay. Yep, not too much to think about here. Let's go in for our little Tinybones. And go in for our not-so-tiny Hopeless Nightmare. What I like about the Hopeless Nightmare is there is, like... just getting them to discard anything is really nice because then we just steal it. So I do like stressing the discard aspect to this deck. Well, we can't go in for Quintorius. We're pretty far away from that, so. All right, Quintorius. Quintorius is usually like like some sort of like busted combo deck. Another miner. Well, okie dokie. Not too much to think about here. Swing in. Lightning Helix. Well, that sucks. Okay. So say we could better trump our own creature to deny life gain, but that's too cute. I don't want to do that. I'm already getting a little desperate for missing our land drops here, so okay. Guess they are too, so hey. An eye for an eye, a land for a land. Adriano, what you doing here? Got another lightning helix, hopefully you do not. Woo! Easy money. I am a little nervous about a temporary lockdown. Definitely a little nervous about a temporary lockdown. So let's go. Oh, let's go for you. This was alchemy. They could potentially have reprieve, but this is not. So we're gonna go ahead and resolve this. And then we go with the Corpse of the Lost and buff up our board. I mean, like I said, we're looking okay here. Despite having 2 missed land drops, looking alright. Man, temporary lockdown would be... Are they running temporary lockdown? No. Oh, we're good to go. I think they're just screwed now. Corpse of the Lost. Oh, yeah. Not game yet. They're going to go down to 1, yeah. I mean, not game yet, but... Good? Good? Oh, alright. Well, we're good there. Unfortunately, we don't have a lethal. We're going to have to wait at least 1 more turn for Sir Ropes-a-Lot. Oh, they are playing. You know what? Let's go ahead and blow them a kiss. Let's blow them a kiss. You know what? I hate ropers. I hate ropers for the sake of roping. No, you're getting your kiss. Goodbye. Goodbye. Greywalker, 88. Hello. Let's go ahead and keep this. Looks okay. I mean, it's gonna be a slower start here, but I do like the enchantment nonsense with Braids. Yeah, let's just go in for the Hopeless Nightmare. Feels good, baby. What you got here, Greywalker? Could it be? It's every deck is pretty much Azorius control or red aggro with the bird. So I'm just gonna take a safe assumption that this is what it is. But like I said, we are pretty well apt and equipped to go with both of them. You're roping me on turn 0, my friend. Wow. Okay. So maybe just Sky control, I guess. Wow. All right. So I stand corrected. We got some. Is it? Is it nonsense? Okay. This +1/+1 counter is actually a huge pain for the cut down. Actually, never mind. That is absolutely wonderful. Let's get this thing out of here. Get the hell out of here, my friend. Oh my god, this thing is such annoying. That's such annoying. It's such annoying. It's such an annoying presence. Let's go in for the Braids. I think I like Braids a little bit more than the Corpse here. So, let's sacrifice the Hopeless Nightmare. Doubt they really get this, but I like the Scry. That's right, baby. Let me draw, baby. Alright, so do we like Bitter Triumph? Got enough land for sure. Do we have... I mean, removal's always good versus this deck, but... Yeah, I think so. I think so. Going for Vadmir, and then we get to do Prime, so I suppose that's pretty good. Don't know how we're gonna get with the Braids, though. I think there is a lot of worlds where we sacrifice the Braids here, or the land. All right, looking pretty gosh darn good here. This feels pretty amazing. Let's go in for Vadmir, the New Blood. Bitter Triumph. I'm gonna discard a card. Yeah, let's discard a card. We got enough land. We don't need a ton of land here, so I think we're gonna actually get rid of the Show Off. The Show Off's way scarier, right? Yeah, I think so. I think this thing just gets way too out of hand, so we'll go ahead and do that. Discard you. Committing crime. Finger guns. Do I want to swing in? Sure. If you're kind of screwed on land, too, I mean, that feels pretty good. Yeah, sacrifice a land. Screw it. You're not giving up a land, so give me a card. Another Braids. Okay, another Braids, it doesn't bode too well for us. But neither does being stuck on land for them, so... These both get around. Play with fires, so that's kind of nice. A Thran Portal? Really? Wow. Thran Portal. Is this, like, all worth the Thran Portal? I can't imagine it is. I mean, jeez. Well, yeah, let's just do it, man. Corpse of the Lost. You know what? I think I might just sacrifice another land again. So, because I don't really want to get rid of any of my stuff here. So... yeah, swing in here. think we're looking good here. I think we're in the driver's seat. Monsters rage, but they still die. No matter what they block here, they still die. So, and we have another Braids, so bang, bang, bang. Unfortunately, we do not descend because it's exiled, but whatever. Ledger Shredder. What else you got here? Consider. That's not going to be good enough. And like I said, that Thran portal, it's just too much, man. It's just too much of a thing here, so. We got a Braids, even if they do. I mean, I guess like they're not out of it yet. I guess they could shock us. Shock this thing. Swift Spear, okay. Yeah, the game's actually just over just because of Braids alone. So, Braids of the Arisen Nightmare. I guess we'll have Braids just take this, so. It doesn't really matter. They don't have an enchantment, so we don't really even have to put our creatures in peril, but we will anyway. Let's have a Swift. It feels good. Anytime you can have a Swift Spear just chump block, it just feels good. Yeah, sacrifice an enchantment. You don't have an enchantment, my friend, and that is GG's. JTZ baby, what's up? What's up? Okay, this is a pretty good hand here. I just see a little Braids action. I think, oh man, I don't have these yet. Are these in the Mastery Pass or something? I don't have these, but... Little Jelly Belly. Let's go ahead and get down our Forsaken Miner. Not Tinybones, but it is a skeleton, so... Mountain. Is this going to be Prowess again? Tinybones Joins Up. Okay, so do we want to get this down, or do we want to go for Hopeless Nightmare, Tinybones Joins Up? Let's just swing in first. I think we're going to go in for the case first. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. Let's wait until we... I mean, because this targets, this commits the crime. Let's at least wait. We need to get rid of my miner here. Gotta think they play something. They're mono red here. Potentially Boros, but here we go. Here's the birdie. Alrighty, birdie. I think this is pretty easy. Tinybones Joins Up. Ba-bam. Hopeless Nightmare. Keep the cut down up. Easy game, right? Lightning Strike. You always love to see it. Let's go ahead and thin them out here. Hopeless Nightmare. And yeah, keep up this. We're looking good. Can we beat them at their own game? They're definitely faster. There's a world where I may have to put a stop up here. Show off, yep. So... Come on, yeah. Alright. Do I want to go for the cut down now? They would have to double spell here, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just take it for now. Ancestral Anger. Alright, do we go for this? I mean, but you know they're just ready. You know they're just ready. I think we're just gonna take it. Like, it's not great, but... Alright. Go for it, man. Yep. Like I said, there's no world. There's no world where we can cut this down. Because they just have too much protection behind it, so... Don't think I'm gonna go in for the Hopeless Nightmare. No. Alright, well now we can cut this down, thank God. So I'm waiting. I'm not waiting. Absolutely not waiting for that. And then we have... I keep want to say cash. Case of the Statue Skeleton. Do you wanna... I mean, we can't block anyway, so... Definitely gotta swing in here. Down to 8, though. It's a little scary. This actually is not that good, honestly, right now, because 8... If they had 6 life, this would be pretty okay right now to threaten, but I think as it stands, I'm gonna have to go in for the Hopeless Nightmare and scry and see if we can find an answer. Not good. Not the greatest of circumstances here. Hopefully they can't flash in. The only nice thing about that, I'm gonna hold full control because we can't really do anything with this. The only nice thing is, yeah, I'm gonna hold full control here, make them at least think I have like a go for the throat or something. I don't know what took them so long. You have the best card in your deck. Okay. Alright. I definitely have to go for the throat, so... Alright. Maybe this is just a land. If they don't have anything, you would have think they would do something here, but another Hopeless Nightmare. Damn, I don't think these are good, right? I mean, Hopeless Nightmare gets rid of you. I think this is a land anyway, so whatever. They lose 2 life. Damn, hindsight's 20/20, but I think we should have gone for the case. All right. Fingers crossed, baby. Destiny draw. Gix's command is not good enough. Oh my god. I think we just lose, unfortunately. Unless they drop top deck into another land. I love Gix's command, but not right now. Yeah, I mean, so this is definitely a land. If they top deck into another land, we could win still, but no, that's going to be a good game. GG's. Wah, wah, wah. Lex, FLX, how you doing here? I got Rush of Dread. Man, do not like to see this in my opening hand, really, to be honest with you at all. I guess we'll keep it. I guess. Not super ecstatic about this hand, but I don't want to be so pessimistic. Let's see what we can do here, man. Got a little bit of early interaction here. Do you want to go for Tinybones or the case? I think it's just going to have to be Tinybones. Or, excuse me, case of the Stashed Skeleton. Wow, no counterspell? Wow, that's a new one. That's a new one. We like that. Now we gotta be a little careful because we don't want to like overextend to the board, but now we have Corpses of the Lost. Oh yeah, we're just going straight in for it, baby. Let's see if they top deck into a counterspell. Alright, we got the tools, man. Is this Esper control? Esper flash? What is this? Cut down. Oh, that's very rude. But, alright. Looking good. Down to 12. See, the Rush of Dread. Is this good if I can play this next turn? Because they don't have anything to kill. Denick. Well, haha, just kidding. Just kidding. Braids. Okay, Braids is pretty good. I think I have to kill you. Just the lifelink is just too much. So let's go in for Bitter Triumph here. I'm going to discard a card. We're going to discard a card because I want the Corpse of the Lost back. So discard a card. Bang. Get rid of you. Hopefully. Ooh, no more lies. You're yucky. You're yucky, my friend. So now we're in a huge, huge pickle. Because you want to drop the Tinybones. I think so. By the look of this deck, it seems to be more like the Esper mid-range rather than just like Sunfall. Plus, they would need definitely another land and a Sunfall. I don't know. It feels pretty good to commit to the board here. Tinybones goes bye-bye. Swinging in. Okay. Guess that lifelink, I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense here. Well, Braids, you are not a skeleton. So let's go ahead and just do this. Let's see if we can make this, the Braids resolve. Do they have another counterspell? Does not seem so. So we're going to do this. You know what? I think we're just going to go in for the case. They don't have an enchantment to blow up, so... 2 life? Can they gain 2 life here? Yeah, it's definitely going to be the case. Never a worry. Braids. My good lord, Braids. Thank you. Kizikin, hello. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this. Looking pretty good, baby. Let's go ahead and start off with our Forsaken Miner. Oh yeah, baby. Skeletons. Like I said, this Hopeless Nightmare kind of like, I think the discard actually is really, really nice with like Tinybones. 2 removal spells. Let's see if you got here. Oh, of course. Prowess. Prowess, good lord. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight in for the Hopeless Nightmare. Let's go and thin out their hand a little bit before we can go for Cut Down. Cut Down is very, very relevant versus this deck. And so instead of taking 2 life, we just give you a discard and you have to take 2 life. That's pretty good, right? Mono black versus mono red. Sometimes they run Boros. For the Virtuoso. The Virtuoso and the Bird is like just 2 of the most insane things ever. I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. Yep. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go in for Cut Down when they do this kind of nonsense. They set up all their stuff. I don't really like that. Alright, so what's actually the move here? They go for Slick Shot Show Off. We can still Cut Down. Demonic Ruckus. This is a little risky. I think we're still gonna do this though. It's a little risky. I think they have to set up for one more turn. So I'm just gonna take them down to 9. And then we can kind of do this kind of stuff. But I mean, we kind of have lethal here, right? With the caches, or the case of the Stash Skeleton. And here we go, we are Boros, so most likely going to be the Virtuoso. Let's see if we can just outspeed them. I mean, we are pretty fast ourselves. There, okay, well, they're going to go for it. Slick shot, show off. Don't think they can do 20 damage in one turn, but you never know with this thing, man. This thing is absolutely broken. So they're going for Ruckus. Ancestral Anger, alright. There's just literally no way, right? Like, there's no way. 20 life. Ruckus. It is free. Oh, God. Can they give it double strike or fling it or something? I'm not even joking you. Like, I'm literally not. Maybe we... This will be like a lesson learned. If I really lose because I dropped Corpse of the Lost instead of holding up removal on like 20 life with no board, I don't know. I might just crap my pants. And I think it might be possible. Alright, I think we're fine. Right? I don't know, unless they tap out, I don't think I really want to push for lethal either. What was that? Oh, they did tap out. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, well, they tap out, and we don't even have to worry about a single thing, so let's just go in for cat. Why does he keep saying cash? I guess it's cash money, baby, but case of the Stash Skeleton, and it does have haste. Woo-wee! Alrighty, man. The skeletons are all here. I like my decks just like I like my coffee. Mono black. Bang, bang, bang. Goodbye. Goodbye, birdie. Thank God. I hate this bird. Living Dead. Hello. Alright, we're looking pretty good here. So, not really on the aggro side of our curve, but it's okay. We got the Braids and the Hopeless Nightmare. Anytime you see Braids and Hopeless Nightmare, you know we got to. You know we got to. Big fan of Braids. I think Braids is pretty underutilized in general. Man, I really want these sleeves. I'm gonna look how to get them eventually. It's gotta be like the Mastery Pass, right? Shelly's Edict, okay. Tinybones. Another Braids. Ooh, now we're getting... Oh, I don't know why. I jumped. You see that? Could be the coffee, but... Alright, I think, we'll just wait. I don't think they're running... There is that one card. Not Dead After All. If they had that, I would kind of cry, but... Let's just wait. We don't have anything for them to steal in the graveyard, so if they play down another creature, I think I'd rather just hold this up. Yeah, I mean, like, whatever. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. Hopefully we get top deck into a land. We don't. We don't. Now we cry. Now we cry. Okay. Alright, now we're sweating. Now we're in sweat mode. Full-blown sweat mode. Corpse of the Lost. Yep. Okay, now we're in sweat mode. This is sweat mode for sure. So do I pay 3 life? I think we're gonna discard one of the Braids. Man, I don't know. I genuinely don't know if I want to do that. I'm paying 3 life, dude. Am I nuts? Am I literally insane? I think I'm a little insane, right? That was insane what I just did there. Kind of depends what we draw into next turn. So another Hopeless Nightmare. Yeah, this is bad. This is not. This is not in any way, shape, or form okay in any capacity whatsoever. No. Okay. Well, this Corpse of the Lost. I don't want them to bounce this back is the problem, but they already have it. Okay, so now I don't have to feel guilty about it. I don't feel guilty about it. They already have the Descend trigger, so. Alright. You're gonna discard a Hopeless Nightmare. It's not over. It's not over, but we need another land. It might be over if we don't top deck into a land here. Come on, Braids, Hopeless Nightmare. The combo is right there. Very seamless. I hate my life. I don't enjoy this game. I'm just kidding, I love this game. But good lord, this is aggravating. Don't... So this Kix's command could... Yeah, no, it's over. It's over. It's over. In the words of Chris Daughtry, it's not over. What is land, man? What is land? GG's. Gosh dang it. Mount's Dry. Mount's Dry, hello. Alright, let's see what we got here, man. We got all of our discard stuff. I think Tinybones, well, Mount's Dry, Mountain Dew Dry. So we get friendly hello. Everybody needs a friend. We need to take a mulligan because those things suck. So, friendly mulligan hello. Let's get the show on the road. Very, very nice for our discard strategy here. You know what? Do we just get Tinybones down or do we go for the Helpless Nightmare? I guess we might as well just get Tinybones down. Yeah, Tinybones, baby. Alright, well, don't really love the land here, but that's okay. We still have enough for at least one. Let's do this first. See if they use a counterspell. Wow, a counterspell on a little 1-drop here that makes you discard a card. It's pretty interesting, but let's go and hit him with another one. I think Tinybones should be used. Ooh, oh, wow, hold on. They get rid of a temporary lockdown. Well, I'm not going to do that. Temporary lockdown's pretty good here, so it's kind of strange. But getting a little flooded, which is not wonderful, but... do we go in for you? We can go in for the Abandoned Mire as well, which is kind of interesting. I think we're going to try it. Yeah, only 2 cards left in their hand, which is nice. I'm going to swing in, baby. Alright, looking good. So far, so good. Nope, definitely not going for that. Even if I could. Alright, Bloodletter of Aclazotz. Okay, so now I have to be a little bit careful of a good old Emperor. But I still think we're going to try it out. I mean, we got 2 life here. We're aggro. They're control. We got to beat them quick. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Down to 2 already? I mean, looking pretty good. What we can do with the Corpses of the Lost, we can go in for the Abandoned Mire. We don't even have to. That was an absolute beatdown. Azu, hello, hello. Alright, man. Let's get it going, baby. Got 1 Rush of Dread, but typically, I only have, like I said, I've kind of already established this, but definitely only like 1 of these in my deck on the Rush of the Dread. I don't think, I've seen some people run these, man. They just run like a bunch of them, and I'm just like, why? Why do you run a bunch? Alright, so Demonic Ruckus, you can do that. I have some cut downs here for you, my friend, but... if they go for a Connive, right? Am I just screwed? Because they get past cut down this way, right? Alright, well, thank God, because, hold on, because if they target this, right, they Connive +1/+1, this get up to a 3/3. I don't even want to think about that. Let's just go in for the cut down, yeah. Yeah, I don't even want to have to think about that, because if we just have to stare at this Virtuoso, and we can't block it, ooh, that could get bad. Thank God we get rid of it. And of course they got another one. And now they probably know that we're running cut down. Oh God, this is not good. I'm a little scared. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I am absolutely not going to go for the Corpses of the Lost. We're just going to cut this thing down. I can't. No. No. We're just not even going to let you breathe here. I'm not even going to let you... Because some people run Lauren's Escape, I believe it is. Just like the cost 1 instant protection. Ain't gonna let the Virtuoso survive. No way. No way, Jose. Alright, looking pretty good here. Gotta go for the throw. I don't think I really care about go for the throw that much. Let's actually... Got 20 life. Like, is it... I think we're going okay. We're at 20 life, right? Again, like, that's just how scared I am of this deck, though. Like, this deck can absolutely run away with games in, like, 1 turn. But 20 life, even if I had, like, 12 life, I probably would just go for the throw. I'm not even joking you. That's how fast this deck is, but I think we're probably okay to do this. Again, I say probably. I really don't know. Defiance, 4/2. Ancestral Anger, 5/2. Can you erase me? Felon's Rage, 7/2. Can you fling it or something? What's your plan here? Alright. So you have a lifelink, right? You're gonna hit my face. 1/2, blah 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 blah. Wow, that is so insane. Holy crap, man. Alright, so I have 6 life and just a go for the throat. Dead card, just dead cards everywhere. Wow. Alright, well, I have to obviously swing in still. I'm trying to wait for the go for the throat so I can wait for the Forsaken Miner, but... Alright. Down to 7. Go for the throat's the only thing saving us here. Man, that was crazy. The Blessed Defiance giving it lifelink really makes a huge difference. But do they want to swing on me? Just you, huh? How many pump spells do they have? +2, +0. I think we'll probably just eat this. It's close, but I think our best shot at winning the game is to eat this. If they try and pump it, then we can kind of go for the throat. 4. I think let's just go for it, man. Go for the throat. Can they burn us or something? See, there's that card. Yeah, Lauren's Escape. Yeah, some people are running this. Okay. Well, let's just go in for Skeleton. Skelly Belly. It will have haste. I mean, this is pretty much it. 7 life. Hopefully, I mean, what kill do they have here? Let's go. Oh my god, that was not comfortable at all, but thank God, man. Woof. Oof. Jesus / Jesus AP. Hello, hello. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this. Looks okay. Let's see what we're playing against here. Ooh, 2 Forsaken Miners, man. Forsaken Miners is such a nuisance versus, like, control. Because it just keeps coming back, and that's what we love about it. This might just be, like, Mono Blue. Alright. Alright, Mono Blue, let's see what you got. Mono Blue lacks hard removal, so, I mean, it'd be pretty good here. Yeah, I think we'll just go for you. If you counter it, well, what do I really care? I think I like this a little bit more than the case of the Statue Skeleton. Yep. Alright, see what you got, man. Put the pressure on you early. Bring the ending. Wow, bring the ending? Holy crap. Is this going to be some sort of, like, toxic deck, or are they just running this alongside Make Disappear? Because Make Disappear is, like, strictly better. Okay. Well, now we're definitely going in for the case. Losing a little bit of tempo here, which is not great, but... If they're running Bring the Ending, you know they have to be running Make Disappear, so you'd think they're running, like, yeah. You know they're running a lot. A lot of counter magic. They just really want that extra 2-hole to have extra counters, I guess, but... Alright, let's see what you got here. Gix's Command, oh my god. We curve out. We have, I think we have 3 or 4 Aclazotz, and then we have just one singular Gix's Command, so this is apocalyptically bad of a draw. It's our only 5-drop, literally the only silver bullet. Typically, it's kind of nice with the case of the Statue Skeleton. I kind of like it a little bit more in that regard, but let's do this. If they're gonna hold counter magic, I think this kind of punishes them a little bit more. That makes Spear. It's fine. Fine-ish. Fading Hope on a Miner. Definitely don't like that. I mean, like I said, we are so far behind in tempo, so that's a nice little tempo swing for them. Alright, War 2. And we still have nothing else. Oh my god, this is brutal. It's brutal out here, my friends. Let's go for Tinybones Joins Up. Another counter. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's go for you. Only 2 cards left in their hand, at least. Wow, you're swinging. That's crazy. You have Why are you swinging? Why are you swinging? That's crazy. Haughty, alright. I think we're just gonna have to go for it, right? Bitter Triumph. If this is protection, it's pretty gosh darn bad. I tried to, like, bait them out. That was a pretty bad misplay there. Or not misplay, but... Yeah, it was misplay. It was misplay. If we're going for this, we should have just done this before blocks. Yeah. If they have the protection, this is what it is, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, I definitely should have done that before the blocks. That's just a misplay on my end. Do we survive this? Down to 3. Yeah, that's 100% on my bad. We're gonna lose on that. Well, no, because we get the buff. Oh my god, I can't do math. Math's hard. Okay, okay. Lamb bails us out. Never a worry. Little sloppy, but we get it done.